August 28, 1955, 14-year-old Emmett Till was baptized by two Southern parishioners for whistling Dixie. This is Ferguson. On June 7, 1998, 3 men tied James Byrd to the back of our colorblind minds and dragged him to the forefront of our consciousness. We found our heads when he lost his. This is Ferguson. On July 16, 2005, Tavares McGill willfully disobeyed the 3 main rules taught to all young black males. 1, when approached by any white man, regardless of how he is dressed, always assume they are the police. 2, always assume you are guilty. 3, never make any sudden moves. Don't give them a reason to shoot you. You waking up this morning was reason enough. This is Ferguson. On September 4, 2005, 6 days after surviving Hurricane Katrina and FEMA, Ronald Madison was shot in the back while trying to cross a bridge over troubled water. This is Ferguson. On November 25, 2006, while the rest of us were fighting over Cowboys and Chiefs, Sean Bell was fighting for his life and a wife he would never marry. Around here, nuptials are converted into obituaries. This is Ferguson. On January 1st, 2009, Officer Johan Meserly injected Oscar Grant with bottle rockets instead of sparklers. Happy New Year. This is Ferguson. On August 11, 2014, Ezell Ford was administered 3 shots by the police to treat his mental illnesses. 1 for depression, 1 for schizophrenia, and 1 for bipolar disorder. This is Ferguson, where mall and city limits are blurred lines that start and stop like cameras on cop cars. Pause. Who do you call when lawmakers and lawbreakers are one and the same? When personnel trained at an academy to protect and serve cannot disarm unarmed citizens without the use of deadly force. When did criminal become synonymous with courts? Unpause. Cue the applause. Quiet on the set. How to lawfully exterminate a threat takes 71. Tell them he had a gun, and if he didn't, say he had something that looked like one. If they don't listen, say he fit the description of a person of interest, a suspect. Don't be afraid to vilify his outfit. It doesn't really matter what he had on, had off, had sag, and he was asking for it. What's important is that you're no longer seen as the killer, but as a victim. Pull and contort your truth from lies. Call it an alibi. Call it a misunderstanding. Call up conservative scallywags to raise money for your defense. Now, act naturally. This is our routine. Repeat after me. I was just doing my job. I was just doing my job. I was just doing my job. Keep saying it until you believe it. Keep saying it until they believe it. And they will, because they want to. If they wanted the truth, they wouldn't have asked you. This is Ferguson. This is what happens when pets become more important than people. This is the sandbox where oppression and apathy don't always play well together. This is the finish line for fault-finding forensics. This is Malcolm's powder keg speech. This is the future of young thugs that don't practice what they preach. This is street justice and authorized genocide. This is how you build more Dante Morrises than Morris Chestnuts. Dear white people, this is why we can't seem to let that slavery thing go. This is Ferguson, where Curious George Zimmerman can show you how to kill 2 birds with 1 stone.
What's up?
Where Trayvon and Marissa are the verdicts in our self-defense cases. Where comparing apples and oranges doesn't matter when old McDonald owns both fields. Where officers are given paid vacation until television stations find the next trending topic. Where the value of life comes with a price tag and young black boys are closeout specials. Where it's perfectly fine for young white boys to play pranks to provoke felonies. Where the police can call for backup but their subjects can't. Where raising your hands, raising your voice, and raising a gun all lead to the same conclusion. This is Ferguson. Proud past, promising future, but for who? Because whether it's 702, 215, 813, 919, 850, 317, 504, 48211, whether it's hoodies or vans, tattoos or piercings, flip-flops, socks, Birkenstocks, texturized natural, weed, tobacco, whether it's crossed the railroad tracks or walking downtown, the stories will always sound the same. Until we understand that it's not our zip or area codes, but the hearts of our leadership that must change. Until we don't have to walk on Lucille McBath's shoes in order to feel her pain. Until the thought of advocacy on all levels reigns every neighborhood, every city, every state, every region, no matter where you are or go, east or west coast, searing sun or wet snow. This is Ferguson, and we all live here.